It's so important to do the biggest little thing that you have time, money, and political will to do and get that done, build some trust, and then do the next biggest little thing. The next biggest little thing is giant. So, but how we got here, a couple of years ago, we said, because of changes at the provincial level, before I arrived, development permits and building permits needed to be split apart because there were timers put on each of them. And so they were separated so that the timer for the building permit would not start until the development permit was issued. So that was clear and we could hit those provincial timeframes or do our best to try. But we said, does everything need a development permit, or are there some types of development that could just move straight to a building permit? And people could sign off and say, yes, I acknowledge that it is my responsibility to comply with these various things. So for instance, if you're just repaving your parking lot and you're using the same materials and you're not changing the driveways or the approaches to get into it, you sign off that those things are true, and then you just need to bring in a building permit. You don't need that development permit anymore. So it saves a lot of time and a lot of money.
That's huge.
So as long as you're following the rules, you can do that. So last year we said, these are 25 types of development that don't need a development permit. And then last month we said, actually there's 11 more. Let's add that to these. So that was the biggest little thing.